right, we're back. I'm having a lot of fun. I actually really love this. This is so cool. Something not traditionally that we would do if we weren't kind of in this spot of not touring and getting to do this and getting to speak with friends that I haven't talked to for a little bit, getting to catch up, getting to play some songs. All of that has been amazing. So I hope you're liking it. I haven't asked the common question just because I'm trying to keep us on the sketch. So don't judge me for that. All right, we're gonna get my freaking hero Matt Kearney on here now. Where is he at? Matt Kearney. Yo, Matt, you on here, dog? We're gonna find him. Are you, Matt? See if we can get him to comment. Yeah, out that way. Matt. Dude, everybody go troll Matt, dude. Oh, there he is, my dog. All right, see if this worked.
Yo!
Nah, dude, what up? Hey, if you get some people trolling you, it's because I told them to troll you for not being on this.
I heard it. I was there. I was listening. I was waiting on your... Hey, guys. What's up?
Matt, I love you, dude. I miss you.
Miss you, bro.
Jeez, everybody's got some sort of like facial thing going on. I mean, you've always were able to rock a beard, but it looks great, dude.
Yeah, I had the mustache. I did it. So I'm doing like a reductive mustache. You just go all out and then you shave down to what you want.
Yeah, it looks phenomenal.
I'm about to do it again.
It's that Eugene, Oregon, just like coming out of you. I feel like.
Bro.
All right, so for those of you guys that don't know, which I know you do, this is my dog Matt Kearney. Matt Kearney is such a hero of mine. I feel like you've had such an influence on my music, just the way that you kind of toe the line of singer-songwriter, rap, spoken word, pop, acoustic, kind of all the stuff you blend, and it's just magic. And I think that you've influenced so many people, so many of my friends, and especially my band, Judah Lion. And then Matt also took the risk of having us on tour with him. Our like first, like, I mean, it was like 2,500 cap room. Like we were like, I think we got kicked out of the first show there because Dylan, our guitar player, went out on the roof like after y'all set, and then we were like, dude, Matt's gonna kick us off the tour because we didn't know you at all at the time, and you were like so cool about it. But this is my dog Matt. I love you so much. How are you doing? So you just had a baby.
Bro, thank
all
you.
This craziness.
I did. Thank you for saying all that. That means a lot to me. I took the risk of taking you out on tour, as in making me look bad because you went on before me every night. So
yeah, right.
You upped the game. The level was so high. We had to like come with our A game. I was like, whoa, who are these kids that are like destroying it every night?
Yeah, right.
I should have kicked you off the tour on that. Where was that?
That was at the Wiltern in
Wiltern.
LA.
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
That's right.
Because we finished, and we like honestly, we never imagined being on that big of a tour ever. And you had asked us, and we were like, no, there's no way. I remember getting the call. It was one of those like, we're going on tour with Matt Carney. Like it was like,
Bro, stop.
what the heck is happening? And then we thought we blew it by getting kicked out. We drove out in the van all
You
the way
guys
to
were,
LA just to
oh, it was
drive
so
all the way
fun.
back.
I mean, it was like the energy. I love, that's still one of my favorite tours I've ever done. Just the energy. You guys brought this like cool, just, I'd been doing it for a minute at that, yeah, and still have. I guess I've still been doing it for a minute, but I've been doing it for a few years, and having someone who's so excited and so good on like, and just, you guys were just like going for it and like slaying it. And it was like, oh yeah, that's right. That's why we all started doing this. It was just, I remember looking at that tour so fondly. It was like such a fun time for me.
Dude, it
So,
was, it's
I'm not
still
just
like
saying that. Like, I
we
don't
no
like all the
we
bands that
we
toured with
talk about
me.
we talk about that because in interviews we'll get asked like who's your favorite person you've been out with or whatever, and there's been a slew of amazing tours that we've been able to go on, but that is one that we will like always say like you. I remember you coming up, and it's something that I've used since then is like I think I had like walked into your green room or something to ask a question, and you were like, because I was kind of hesitant, just trying to like, I'm a jock, so I was like, I didn't know if I was like messing with the seniors or whatever, and you were like, dude, no, like my green room's like your green room, like have whatever you could have, and I remember that thinking like, man, that's such a cool culture, and that's what we've tried to do as well, just like with touring, is like, dude, whatever, family vibe. Um,
Right.
so that will always be a tour that, and now now we've gotten just so close just through life, playing golf together, do like just kind of doing life together. I still have your fire pit from New
No, I
Year's.
came and picked it up. You didn't even notice.
Oh, you did?
I came and grabbed it from under your deck.
You creep.
You weren't home. I had to jump over your fence too. I did. I couldn't figure out how to get in the fence. I had to jump over. Your neighbors were like, "Who's this guy jumping over my fence?"
Well, so Matt brought this like fire pit over for New Year's this year, and I fell in love with the fire pit so much, and then he left it there for like 3 months. And then I get a text. You were like, "Yo, dude, I'm coming to get the fire
Yeah,
pit. It's
yeah,
time for
I
you to
got it.
give
It's
up
there.
that thing."
It's there. I got it.
Oh
I got it.
wow.
It's gone. You didn't even notice. It
All
was
right.
under your
Well,
deck.
I'm glad somebody could have stolen it that easy, and I wouldn't even know. um, well, dude, how like what's life been like for you? I mean, I love obviously your music, your message. You as a friend that impacted me in ways that'll last forever. What are you kind of? I know, like I said, you're in the midst of all this craziness. You just had your new baby Violet, which
I did.
congratulations, by the
Thank
way.
you. Yeah.
Um, yeah, what's life been like for you? Like being a new, I mean, obviously you have Olive, that's
Yeah.
your oldest, and now Violet. So you're father of two now. So what's it been like during the season of just the world kind of going crazy?
I
Anyways.
mean, I feel grateful. I can't imagine bands that have had to cancel tours, and I'm sure there's people on this festival today that have had to, but we were lucky where we just ended our acoustic tour and been working on a record. And I mean, it's like, I feel like it is amazing this season of being home. It was kind of a perfect time to be stuck at home.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. We're doing awesome. It's like days are awesome. And then there's like usually one person has a breakdown in our family a day. Like someone has like some sort of like 15-minute moment of like tears, whether
Yeah.
it's me or the newborn. But then we're happy. I don't know. It's just it is definitely a roller coaster emotionally, but the timing for me worked out pretty good. So we've been making a record. We've been working virtually and being really productive. And yeah, I'm like almost done with my new record. And man, I don't know. I'm ready. I'm ready to put dates up and like hit the road again,
Yeah.
obviously. But man, I don't have too many complaints. It's been a beautiful spring in Nashville. Like there's so many people that have had it so much worse than us, or had
Yeah.
been affected or lost their job, or I feel pretty lucky for how we've. I mean, it's weird having a baby in a pandemic. That's a vibe, it's a strong
Yeah.
vibe. But other than that, it's just been awesome.
Yeah. I feel like when you were saying that, I was like, I wish that had to do with like you having babies. Like me and Lindsay here, like me and her like have a day. We're just like losing our minds, and like feeling like we're like, I don't know, like that's been, and I know maybe you, just knowing you a little bit, like you might relate to this too, but it's like this feeling of being out of control is so tough for my personality of just, I don't know when we're going to be able to tour again. I
Yeah,
don't know when people we'll feel comfortable enough, even when we are allowed to tour, you know, are people truly going to
Yeah.
feel comfortable like to come to a show, and
Yeah.
you know, all that stuff. So the unknown of it, I feel like I'm kind of through this process of learning to let go again, and again and again and again.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, just because, you know, like I said earlier, you know, I've even been out with bands that are also just equally as influenced by you. So I'm curious for you that, you know, in some ways kind of plowed the ground or whatever, for just kind of the blending of the genres and stuff like that. And at least for me in my life, what were some of the influences that you had kind of when you were coming up? And I know that's kind of maybe a lame interview question, but I'm just
No,
curious, and I'm sure people
I
here,
mean, I was listening
they're,
to, no, I was listening to a lot of like, obviously like hip hop music. So I was listening to like Tribe Called Quest and, um, that kind of thing. And my family, we grew up on like Paul Simon and songwriter stuff. And, so I was, honestly, I couldn't sing, and I didn't start doing music till I was in college. I was just always an English major, so I knew how to write. But yeah, the part of music, the only thing I could do was kind of tell a story with like words. So like hip hop, like kind of rap, spoken word thing was the only thing I knew how to do.
yeah, yeah,
So I learned like a couple chords, and I was in the dorms, just basically like picking a few chords and then like just writing a story to it. And I couldn't really sing. I would kind of sing like a few little simple melodies, and then like the style of those limitations really people gravitated towards, of this kind of
yeah.
like story driven verses, and then like maybe a really simple kind of chorus. And then I just kept working on it from there and kind of developed like my thing. But yeah, I mean, I grew up a lot on like the Fugees and like
Which I
Martin
thought your voice
Landau.
is just so signature and so insane. I mean, like as a singer, it's like that's what you want, is to have that Matt Carney-ness, that thing. It's just like, oh yeah, that's a Matt Carney song, you know, like, so that's kind of insane for me to hear, like you say, like, yeah, I didn't really sing, like,
I didn't.
geez.
No, I mean, I sang people like my voice, and it was like you kind of sound like you have a cold, like, but in a good way, or
Yeah,
something.
dope. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I was just kind of like building this. Like for me, my first record was a lot of the first songs. Maybe 10 of the first 20 songs I'd written. It was like we've kind of been building the ship as I've gone, and
Right.
but that influence thing was like I didn't know any better. I just kind of did it. And early on, when I started, that wasn't cool. It was like I remember Rolling Stone like ripped apart my first record. They're like, this guy's rapping, and like it was like a very strong dividing ingredient where people either hated or loved it. And I don't know, it's just all it was kind of me working with the skill set that I had at the time, and still am kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so far it worked. I don't know.
Dude,
We'll
it's so sick. Well, I know, and you're so like, even, writing with you, a handful of times, it's like you are so quick with lyrics. And it's so fun writing with you, because I don't know, even for the song that we wrote together, I kind of had this like quirky,
Yeah.
and but you were like so quick with the Kings and Queens line, and like it was just so fun. I'm trying to stay on schedule, the best I
I love,
can.
love it.
So I have one picture of you, from tour, that I've kept. You were doing your vocal warm-ups with your
Oh yeah.
voice memo that I also have brought to the table.
Yeah, I was probably doing that song. Yeah.
And I was like, I literally at the time, I was like, not doing any vocal warm-ups, like just drinking Dr. Pepper before we going out, or Red Bull.
You're
And you
young,
were
bro.
like,
You can do whatever you
dude,
want.
you need to freaking, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna start this. And then we're doing emo photos, and it's a vibe. But man, that is a good vibe, dude.
Emo photo, bro. Yeah, that's like,
The emo
the small
photo,
fedora vibe, like
dude. It's
just
fresh,
killing
bro.
killing that 2008 vibe right
Yeah,
there.
it's unbelievable. I have
2010.
much
That's maybe
respect for
2010. That's 010 vibe.
it. Well, I love you. Let's play it. Let's play the people a song.
Let's
You
play
got a
him.
song for us?
Yeah, what do you want? What should I play? Let's see.
Play freaking Kings and Queens, dude. What are we doing?
Should I play him the song we wrote together?
Come on, dude.
I should do that one.
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah, man, I love that song. You had this I remember we started writing a song, and you're like, halfway through, like the first half an hour, you're like, we should write something cool.
No,
I was
I
like,
did not.
I was like, I'm trying to write something cool. You're like, no, but this isn't cool. We should do something cool. I was like, okay, let's do something cool. And you
All
had
right.
that, and you like, well, I've got this like, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, and I was like, why this title named Kings and Queens? And then we walked to coffee, and we're like, well, and we're talking about life, and and you're like, well, let's write about that. So we wrote this. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna flip the camera.
I don't need much with you, my love. Champagne drains in the airplane, pain turns into rust. I don't need much with you, my love. Hollywood is won't ever make me feel as good as us. You got me singing, we don't need no rainbow, make us feel alive. We don't need no bands, or to feel like we can ride. Richer than Solomon, with you by my side, with the kings and queens in the whole night. We don't need no jet plane, feel like we can fly. We don't need no gold chains, just to watch shine. 24 karat lights, we don't got the time, with the kings and queens in the whole night. I got everything I'll ever need. Cash every check, try to buy a respect that's incomplete. I got everything, yeah, underneath. Gotta make it to the top, get to know what I got with you and me. You got me singing, we don't need no tango, just need a vibe. We don't need no bands, so to feel like we can ride. Richer than Solomon, with you by my side, with the kings and queens in the whole night. We don't need no jet plane, feel like we can fly. We don't need no gold chains, just to watch shine. 24 karat lights, we don't got the time, with the kings and queens in the whole night. All the feels tonight are real. All that's real, we can buy and steal. All the feels tonight are real. All that's real, we can buy and steal. 'Cause we don't need no rainbow, we just feel alive. We don't need no bands, so to feel like we can ride. Richer than
Solomon,
Solomon,
with you by my side, I'll be kings and queens in the whole night.
we don't need no jet plane, feel like we can fly.
We don't need no
Change to watch shine.
24 karat lights. We don't got the time. We'll be kings and queens in the whole night.
Kings and queens in the whole night. Kings and queens in the whole night.
That's a good song, dude.
Love you, bro.
I'm a little prejudiced there, but that's a good
It's a
song.
good song, man. I like it. I mean, I'm biased too. Hey, man, I appreciate this. Is a really cool thing you're doing. And, bro, you're an awesome guy. Love you so much. And honored when you asked me to do it.
Dude, I love you as well. Again, you're a hero of mine. All the stuff that you passed down to me, it's something that I will cherish forever. Taking us on tour, becoming a friend after that. When all this is over, we should go play some golf.
Let's go, bro.
Let's go. For
Tired
those
of
of you
beating
in the
your
Judah
golfer.
camp that aren't on the Matt camp, go get on that Matt Kearney camp. What the heck are you doing if you're not? I love you so much,
Love you too,
dude.
bro.
I will hopefully see you soon.
All right, guys. See you, man.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
This is insane to me to get to do this right now. So freaking cool. All my buddies and heroes and friends. It's just nuts. It's just so cool. I hope you're enjoying it as well. I know we're a little bit over time, but that's just the way it goes. I got my dog's family and friends on next. Let's